Everyone wants results. Everyone wants strength, freedom, clarity. But very few are willing to endure the one thing that creates all of it: consistency. The quiet, unglamorous grind of showing up. Not when it's exciting, not when it's convenient, but when your whole body screams, "Not today." And still, you move. This isn't about motivation. Motivation is fleeting, temporary, emotional, bright, and then gone. This is about mastery, about becoming the kind of person who shows up, not because you feel like it, but because it's who you are. How often have you looked at a goal and felt incapable of reaching it? Losing weight, finishing a project, overcoming an addiction, improving your finances, traveling somewhere new. The list is endless, and yet, so often, we wait. We wait for the right moment, for clarity, for inspiration, for motivation to strike like lightning. But here's the truth: consistency doesn't wait. It doesn't negotiate. It operates quietly, invisibly, unseen. While the world chases sparks and hype, the consistent person builds silently, slowly, daily, step by step, repetition by repetition. Think of Kobe Bryant shooting alone in a dark gym. Think of the student writing at 2 a.m. Think of the painter perfecting a single brushstroke while the world sleeps. Progress is invisible before it becomes undeniable. We live in a world obsessed with extremes: the overnight success, the viral moment, the sudden breakthrough. And yet every enduring story has a secret: years of quiet, relentless repetition. The Stoics understood this. Marcus Aurelius wrote daily, not for attention, not for applause, but to anchor himself to discipline. Epictetus didn't teach philosophy to be spoken. He taught it to be lived every single day. Consistency begins in small acts. One more page, one more push-up, one more hour of practice. These micro wins build identity. They sculpt character. And over time, the person you become is no longer a reflection of fleeting motivation, but of unshakable action. The myth of motivation is dangerous. Motivation is emotion. It feels good. It burns bright, but it fades. And when it fades, most people stop. They misread the absence of feeling as a signal that they aren't meant for this path. But the ones who achieve greatness don't rely on feeling inspired. They rely on discipline, on structure, on ritual. Action comes before emotion. Clarity emerges from doing, not dreaming. You don't wait for motivation to lift the pen. You lift it anyway. You don't wait for inspiration to start your run. You run anyway. You don't wait to feel like building your life. You build it anyway. Every great achievement carries invisible years. J.K. Rowling faced countless rejections. Steve Jobs was fired from the company he created. Serena Williams trained while others slept. Michael Jordan missed thousands of shots. Dwayne Johnson was told he'd never make it. Every failure is rehearsal. Every setback is a teacher. Every repetition builds muscle, mind, and character. Over time, effort becomes effortless. Habits become identity. Mastery becomes who you are. Consistency transforms struggle into freedom, control, leverage. It creates the person who does not flinch when life gets hard, who does not disappear when things get boring, who doesn't collapse when no one's watching. Because showing up isn't for attention, it's who you are. The long game is quiet. Rivers carve valleys not in days, but centuries. Mountains rise through persistent force. Cities evolve brick by brick. People transform through patient, deliberate effort. Consistency teaches humility, endurance, the quiet power of incremental progress. Habits solidify, identity crystallizes. Eventually, life becomes rhythm, not bursts. The Stoics knew this truth. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Epictetus, "No great thing is created suddenly." Lao Tzu, "The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step." Discipline, structure, and daily action are the true architects of destiny. Start with one habit, one act, one decision repeated until it is non-negotiable. Waking up early, not for productivity hype, but for clarity. Writing 1 page a day, not to impress, but to sharpen your mind. Doing 20 push-ups, not for glory, but to remind yourself, I am not weak. Every small act compounds. Every micro-win reinforces identity. Discipline grows. Momentum builds. The consistent person doesn't ask, "Do I feel like it today?" They ask, "What must be done?" And they do it, again and again, until doing becomes being. Your mind is the battlefield. Thought precedes action. Every time you justify skipping a workout, delaying reflection, or avoiding discomfort, you reinforce weakness. Every time you act despite excuses, you strengthen yourself. The Stoics trained this. They didn't just talk about virtue, they lived it. They examined thoughts, interrupted rationalizations, replaced them with commands from a higher self. Action creates energy. Energy creates clarity. Repeated action creates identity. The more you practice, the quieter the internal noise becomes. You act without debate. You move without hesitation. Start today. 1 page, 1 rep, 1 small habit. Let it be silent. Let it be yours. Let it be sacred. From that seed, discipline grows. Momentum forms. Identity strengthens. One day, without flash or spectacle, you realize consistency has transformed you. Discipline is freedom. Effort becomes effortless. Dreams transform into reality. What once felt impossible becomes ordinary. You don't need motivation to start your day. You act because it's who you are. Consistency is no longer a task. It is your nature. Look around and you'll see the world still chasing sparks. But you move in rhythm. You've built a foundation that cannot be shaken. Every page written, every step taken, every moment of discipline compounds into mastery. This is your hidden law of unstoppable progress. The quiet, unseen, relentless power that shapes life, character, and destiny. It doesn't shout. It doesn't demand attention. It simply works, silently, invisibly, until one day, you realize that who you are now is the person you once dreamed to become. So take the next step. 1 page, 1 rep, 1 small habit. Show up, again and again. Because this daily consistent action is how greatness is quietly, undeniably built. Discipline, consistency, identity. Unstoppable progress. If this message resonated with you, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more content that inspires growth, discipline, and unstoppable progress. Share this video with someone who needs a reminder that consistency builds greatness, because together we rise. Remember, showing up isn't just for you, it can inspire everyone around you.